lighting's terrible. I have arrived at the theater where Bree is going to be competing in The Voice of the Seas. The live band is playing. So I will show you them. I will show you our seats, the voting device, and some of Bree's performance.
Welcome to the theatre for The Voice of the Ocean. How are you feeling out there today? We feeling good? How cool is this? The Voice, the TV show, is a worldwide phenomenon watched by over 500 million people worldwide, and we've got the rights to do it right here on the Regal Princess to crown someone as the Voice of the Ocean winner. And it's very exciting. As you can see, we've got the chairs that are on the TV show as well right here. If you haven't seen The Voice, this is what happens. The singers are going to come out and perform not just for you, but 3 coaches that will be sat on these chairs. However, these chairs will be facing outwards away from the performers, and they have to base their decision just on the sound of their voice. They won't have any other information about them. If they like what they hear, they hit the button on the chair, it turns around, and out of each coach that turns around, the performer can choose one of them to join their team. Now, at the end, once all the performers have sung, each coach is going to choose one person from their team to represent them, and then you get to decide out of those 3 people who deserves to be the winner of The Voice of the Ocean, with those voting devices that you can pick up on deck 7 if you didn't get one on your way through already. We are also joined today, bringing the music, the Regal Princess Orchestra right here. Let's start with Courtney. Courtney, you are one of our production show vocalists. What are you going to be looking for in the voices of the contestants tonight?
So I'm looking for someone who's going to come out with charisma, a great tone to their voice, and someone who's going to come out and not just sing the song, but perform it. Because this is an important competition. The stakes are high. Because the winner, I don't know if they know this, but the winner is going to receive a one-of-a-kind, handmade Voice of the Ocean trophy. But it's not enough. It's not enough. So today, I pledge, Dan, that for the winner of the Voice of the Ocean, I will give out of my own pocket a free cruise brochure. So whoever wins it will win this today.
Okay, thank you, Courtney. Okay.
All across the
beautiful singer, Brianna?
Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago! Okay, now Roland J. Moore, you turned around very early on. In fact, you were doing the moves up there, I saw that as well. Okay, so why did you turn around?
I think that's a very tough song, beautiful song, good choice for a cruise ship the last night. You know, later tonight, Moves Out of the Stars are showing the Poseidon Adventure, so go check that out. I thought, you know, that's a tough song, it really is. Because that movie was so, everybody knows that song, everybody knows that movie, great. So for you to choose that, and you held your own, I thought it was very good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Thank you.
Brilliant, great comments there. And Courtney, a little towards the end there, but you did turn around.
I did, because I was just enjoying listening. I tell you, I'm a huge Celine fan, and I actually just purchased tickets to go see her as soon as I get off the ship, so I'm going to see her sing that song. But I got a nice taste with you singing that just now. You had a great power to your voice, a great tone to your voice. And it's really funny, it's such a romantic song, you know, from the movie Titanic. And it was actually playing last night. I was walking around, I was on the pool deck playing, and hear the wife say, "I love you more than anything in the world." And I thought that's really sweet. And the husband turns and looks to her and he says, "Is that you or the wine talking?" And then the wife looked back and she said, "No, dear, that's me talking to the wine." So I just, but it's a great, beautiful song, and you did it wonderfully.
Very good. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that was about, but the end result has stayed the same. You have got to choose now between Roland J. Moore or Courtney Dees. If you have a look at the board here, you can see that Courtney actually already has 3 singers, and he can only choose one out of everybody in his team. Jay only has 1 singer. I don't know if that affects your decision, but your decision has to be made, either Courtney or Jay. Who would you like?
Well, because of his wonderful tribute to the Titanic, I'm gonna have to go with Jay.
She's going to Jay. Okay. Perfect, and that evens up the board very nicely there. Okay, that was our final. Okay. Now you've got 2 beautiful singers here. Who are you going to choose to represent you?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say I still got a couple of DVDs available in the gift shop. Last minute, this is really tough. As much as I love the belt buckle, I gotta go with Brianna.
Thank you very much. Head up down the side there, and we're going to have a little recap of our 3 finalists as well now. So, if you have a voting device, have it ready, but don't push anything yet, because if you do it now, it's not going to count anyway. If you won the Voice of the Ocean, what prize would you want?
Oh, absolutely the free pen.
Well, a free pen. We can do that. Okay. And how would winning the Voice of the Ocean change your life?
I feel like for the last couple hours of the cruise, people might know who I am.
That's probably true. Okay. Now, we have an envelope and we have the trophy. May I please have my trophy wife? Sorry, trophy lady? Okay, here we go. Perfect. Look at you. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to take this. Follow me over here. Come on, let's go. Okay. Now, in this envelope is written the winner of the Voice of the Ocean. I'm going to open the envelope. I've opened the envelope. I now know who has won the Voice of the Ocean 2018 Caribbean Cruise East December during Christmas. And the winner of the Voice of the Ocean will be revealed after this commercial break. No. The winner of the Voice of the Ocean with 55% of the vote is Alyssa! Congratulations to all of our singers out there. But a special big congratulations to Alyssa. Stand in the front. Take your bow, Alyssa. Thank you very much. And thank you to everybody. Thank you to the band. Thank you to the production. Thank you to our coaches. We'll see you back here tonight for Roland J. Moore performing 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Let's hear it for Alyssa.
All right, so we just came back in the room after your spectacular runner-up performance, award-winning, recognized already throughout the ship in the hallway. How was it?
It was actually a lot of fun. It was very cool. I sang really well, which was fun because I didn't give two poops about whether or not I won. And it was just fun to, there were 7 of us total, and it was a good group of people. We were all backstage hanging out in the dressing room like the professionals do before their show or when they're off stage, which isn't very often during a performance. But just chilling and getting to know each other, and everybody was very, very sweet, and we were all rooting for each other backstage, and it was a very cool experience. So I don't know how much longer The Voice is going to be on Princess Cruises. They have a 2-year contract right now. And this might be their 2nd year, so we don't know if it's going to stick around or not, but it was really cool to get the chance to try it. So
we saw a tour of the backstage earlier on your vlog. Were you sitting in that same area around all the clothes?
Yes,
and like at
the clothes right above us.
Dressers, mirrors, and all that?
Yeah. So we had drinks and stuff set up on the counters by the mirrors, like the dressing tables of the dancers and whatnot. We had chairs just kind of in a circle so we could see the backstage monitors and hear what was happening on stage and see what was happening on stage, which was very close to where we were because we had to be able to run up there to go and do our cue next. I had the awesome experience of 2 times in a row going off stage left, having to run down a flight of stairs, around and under, and up another flight of stairs to come back stage right just to do it again. So I went basically just nonstop 2 full loops around the backstage underground loop thing.
Yeah, they told us on the tour that there's no way to get from stage left to stage right, and to get down to the pit in particular, you actually have to go downstairs and run past passenger hallways. So were you running past passengers?
No, we didn't have to do that. We stayed in the stage area. It was just down 1 flight of stairs, straight across, and then down up another flight of stairs.
Through the backstage area?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you were back in the dressing rooms. So, but it was still quick. I was like, really? But it was good. And thankfully, the stage manager guy actually did, while I was off stage left, did ask, who's going first? Can we just leave her here? So I didn't have to run. But then the other judges were taking their time, so I had time to run and do the whole thing. But it was really fun. It was a cool experience.
And the live band did well?
The live band was a lot of fun. The professional singers were super supportive. It was nice. Ish didn't mess up my words because he was the one running the prompter with the little remote, which that little monitor down by us was our words, which I only used once, I think, because who doesn't know the lyrics to My Heart Will Go On?
I didn't. I had to look at the piece of paper.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you not know that song? Everybody knows that song.
I know the general lyrics. Could I get them all in the right order if you know?
Although I actually put thought into what the lyrics meant this time around, and that was the first time I actually did that, which helped me, I think. I actually, acted. Imagine that.
Yeah. And you got a professional singer to turn around for you?
I got that felt good. The comedian guy turned around for me, which was fine, and he seemed to be very particular, so I appreciated that, but I really appreciated when one of the professionals turned around for me. That was nice. I was hoping one of them would. I knew mathematically that if Jay turned around, I would pick him. I knew that from the get-go, but that's how you play the game. That's not necessarily based on who, if I was actually getting coaching, I would have picked someone else. But it was very satisfying to have a professional singer doing something that at one point in my life was something I wanted to do. Turn around for me. So.
You have now performed on a cruise ship in front of people.
Something I can check off my list.
And not just,
It was not a full theater, but it was a significant amount of people, which was nice.
Yeah.
So.
And by request, not just walking through the cruise ship and starting singing in the hallway.
Yeah, I know people came to this show to watch The Voice of the Ocean.
Yes.
Which was really cool.
Most of my performances are unrequested and undesired. But awesome.